Well, I think the markets are going to get a lot of bad news this month, and you're going to have to pick and choose to really try to interpret and see what's going on. There's several things that have me nervous. We're getting mixed messages from the market. The IT is doing really well. FANG Plus is doing really well. But as you brought up earlier, I've got treasuries up 30% for the year, gold up 27% for the year, silver up 37% for the year. That normally doesn't happen in a bull market. That means there's some underlying fundamental problems. HSBC, that's a big deal. Watching these European banks, I've always, for the last, ever since '08, I've been complaining about their capital levels. HSBC is about 5% capital, and they've got some bad news, and I think we'll continue to see some bad news on the banks in Europe. What concerns me about our domestic banking system is if you look at JP Morgan, for example, they're at 587 on their capital level, down from 702. If I'm Mnuchin, I'm calling Jamie Dimon up and saying, hey, slow down your dividends, get your reserves up, get your capital back up to 8%. It was at 7% last year. I don't have time and money to deal with a bank problem. You guys got to be part of the solution.
All right. So I mean, the economy is very much manifesting itself with those banks. The other place that we are seeing a lot of activity, and we just heard that big report about the number of retail bankruptcies that are happening in America because of the virus pandemic. What exactly does that mean then for an economy like the U.S., which is 70% driven by consumption and consumer spending?
Well, it's not good news. But, and the consumption is coming in different ways. People aren't going to Lord & Taylor, as you see, but they're going to Amazon online. So there's just this massive shift. Men's Warehouse, who's buying suits right now? At the most, you need a sport coat, but that's about it. So, the business world changed on demand from not only what they're buying, but who they're buying it from. We're going to see probably, now that it's August 1st, all these restaurants and strip centers are going to have tons of problems. And that's going to show up in big banks, not necessarily community banks, but big banks and CNBSs. Sitting down and negotiating your loan problem with a banker is one thing, but you can't do that in CMBS market. In the CMBS market, you get a trustee, a set of rules, and it either works or it doesn't, and there's going to be a lot of blowback.